Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to another episode. This is episode 4. Wow, we're doing our big one.
We are going and we are going to keep going.
Now you bilingual.
It's because, dude, I've been on Duolingo, so now it's like, it makes me feel different, you know?
Duolingo sponsor us. We need an ad.
Well, anyways, we're coming here a little bit different, y'all. We have our vino.
The vibes are different this episode.
Cheers. Sip.
Period.
Vibes are different because we had the Sunday scaries. We recorded really late knowing that we had a full scary week ahead of us.
Yes.
And it was just not the vibes, but it's okay. We're back and we're better. Not every video is going to be the best, and y'all can't force the creativity, and that's okay. So today is going to be actually really fun, really juicy, really kind of different, to be honest. We are going to be asking...
We're going to play a little game.
Yes.
Well, we have a few things to talk about, and we're also going to play a game. I feel like we should end with the game.
Oh, okay.
Because I really want to talk about the April theory.
Oh,
have you heard of it?
I have heard of it. It's actually been everywhere.
Okay, let me give you guys a, book definition of it. One second.
Period. I would really love to know how true the April theory is also.
Me too.
Are these things true, or is it just a... What's the word? Is it just like a... when something's in?
Trendy?
Yeah, is it just trendy? You know what I mean?
Okay. So it says, the April theory, rather than January, is a more auspicious time for new beginnings and a fresh start, often associated with the arrival of spring and a boost of energy and motivation. So it says, the theory aligns with the ideas that changing seasons and increasing sunlight can positively impact mood and motivation.
Okay.
I feel like that's very real, though, in summer, coming
I agree. Because I feel like the first few months of the year is very... dull, and you kind of just don't remember those months, not gonna lie. Shit really pops off when spring starts.
Yeah, definitely.
And spring break, ooh.
And just in preparation of what summer's gonna look like, and just everything. I don't know, I feel at least for myself that things in January, February were crazy for me, and then March I was getting the groove of things, and now in April I'm okay, I'm really stepping into new things for myself and new beginnings. Yes. And just a new era of life, and I love going through different seasons of my life. I love change. I'm super big on change.
I love change too, honestly, because that's just what makes you grow.
Yeah, I think change is so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about the April theory because I feel like everybody's always New Year's resolutions, January, that's when things change. But I feel like there's too much pressure on January to make things change.
That's so facts. That's so facts.
And it's intimidating and then overwhelming, and then things don't change, and then you're well, it didn't change in January, so it's not going to change in February. And April is the new January.
Period. Wait, that's a line right there. April is the new January. Do you have a spring break?
What do you mean, for school? Kind of. I mean, I had a week off.
You had already?
Yeah.
Done? Mm-hmm. Oh.
But
that was quickness.
I mean, it doesn't really, affect me, I guess, because I'm still busy.
Right.
I don't get spring break for my internship.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess that's
You're still working.
But... guys, I just found out some very exciting news. Should I share it with the class?
Yes, share
when I text you guys in the group chat. Okay, so I'm done with my internship in August.
Yeah.
So I thought that I was graduating with my master's in August, but it turns out that I'm supposed to be graduating in May. So I need to lock in, and I'm supposed to graduate and walk in May, which... I don't have time in May to graduate and walk, but obviously I'm going to, make time in May to graduate and walk. But that means, I'm gonna be a mastered girl.
No, that's amazing.
I'm so excited.
Really, that's amazing.
I'm so excited.
That's freaking awesome.
But yeah, so I graduated in May. Let me give you guys a little spiel of what the rest of my month looks like real quick. Next weekend, I'm going to Arizona. Sorry, girl, leaving you for a weekend. I'm going to Arizona. Then I come back for 1 week, and I'm like working literally 24/7, super, super busy. And then the next week, I leave to Florida on the 24th or 25th. And then I'm in Florida from that time all the way until May 6th. I'm there for 2 weeks. I'm actually going to cry because I hate being in Florida that long. Or just like, yeah, that's just going to be very long. So I'm going to be there until like May 6th. And then I come back. That's like the middle of the week. And then I graduate May 13th. So we're going to go to Arizona May 12th through the 14th. So that's going to be 3 days that I'm going to be in Arizona. Then I come back on like a Thursday. And then I have that rest of the week into the weekend. And then the next week is my sister's birthday. We're going to go to Palm Springs for her birthday. Oh, I was also going to tell you guys if you guys wanted to come to Palm Springs.
I would love to come.
Because I don't have a +1 anymore. So, like, I don't have a +3.
+3. I would love to.
So then we're going to Palm Springs for my sister's birthday. And then after my sister's birthday, my
sister?
Aaliyah.
Okay.
Her birthday is the 28th. Shout out Aaliyah, Gemini
Lily.
season. I'm so dead. Gemini season. Her birthday is the 28th. And then my surgery is May 30th.
Period. That part. I cannot wait to see it.
I'm so excited. I'm just going to come after my surgery and I'll be like, hey.
Yeah. Guys, I have to live this last summer flat-chested, but it's okay.
You're crazy. You said flat-chested.
I'm going on all my vacations this month. What the hell? This summer, freaking flat-chested. But you know what? It's okay because at the end of the year, we're going to be moving different.
Very different.
The endorphins are endorphining.
Yeah, so the vibes are biting. Hello.
The vibes are
Not
vital.
Me
That's what she meant to
illiterate.
say.
Not me actually illiterate. Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay,
the vibes
you're getting
are
your
vibing.
masters, girl. We know you ain't literate.
The vibes are vibing. Yeah. But yes, okay, that's just a little spiel about the April theory. I feel like in May we could talk more about the April theory because of what happened in April.
Ooh, we're gonna see. So jump to the future. Wait on it, please.
I'm still gonna be single.
Me too.
I'm all crying.
Me too, girl. It's okay. We're in this together. Actually, cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to being single.
Oh, work. I cry. Okay.
If we finish the second bottle, we might.
Literally, if we finish the second bottle of wine, tears coming down my eyes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Again.
Let's see. Should we just start with the game?
Yeah, because I feel like it'll give us a lot to talk about.
Okay, so we're going to play a little game. We don't have a name for it because we just made it up right now. It's called Miss America, actually. Because that's what it's giving.
Okay.
It's called Miss America. If you want the link, let me know because we'll send it to you. It's our own game that we just made right now.
Go through your phone right now and show us the last text message.
Wait, the last,
read the last text message
that I sent or I received?
We'll choose here. Both.
Okay.
What is it?
It's not even juicy. Bro, that shit just said the mics aren't connected. To Damien.
Guys, shout out to Damien. We called him right now to
we had some technical difficulties.
And this man was listening to
Baby by Justin Bieber at the club, guys. He stepped outside of the club to help us. I love that man.
No,
Damien, thank you so much.
Okay.
Bitch, show me your last message.
Mine
was $200 for the liquor game.
No, mine was. Does group message count? Not really, right?
No.
Right?
Good night. From your dad is me.
My last one was to my sister, and I put, if I did make a mess, I would clean after it.
Oh, word. Not the sister beef. Okay, if you have sisters, you know.
You know how it is. I love a sister girl. Like, I love a sister girl. Majority of all my friends are sister girls.
You know what I fear?
What?
This is something that I actually do really fear in my life.
No.
What?
That your girl ain't gonna get
What? That my girl ain't gonna what?
That your baby girl is not gonna have a sister.
No, stop. Yes, she is.
Okay.
I want 4 kids, guys. I want a lot of kids, so my daughter better have a sister. No, I fear girls that don't have sisters.
Same as fuck.
I feel like, and this is not to like pass any judgment. I promise.
No, it is.
Like,
I don't care.
I said, okay, well, actually, if we're
a
talking
girl
about
without
it,
sisters is low key. Okay.
I met a girl without sisters.
I met a girl without sister once.
I did.
Yeah.
I met a girl without a. I met 2 girls without sisters, and they ruined my life.
Ooh.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
But a girl without a sister, like, just doesn't know. Like, they don't get humbled enough. They don't. It's just so different.
It's different.
And,
I agree.
like, prove me wrong. Like, if you're a girl without a sister, please comment down below. Like, please, please, please. But I've had 2 or 3. I've had 3. Oh, my God. I'm scared.
Wait, but also, what were their signs?
Okay, you're gonna have to bleep this out, Damien, because then people are gonna know who I'm talking about. One was a I know. Only I don't like.
That's crazy. I don't claim her.
One was no, they were both all 3 of them were Drea, I swear to God, all 3 of them were
Swear.
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
promise they
I'm
weren't. Hell no. You know
no,
me.
all 3 of them were It was actually crazy. But they all didn't have sisters, and that shit was crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I feel like it's a real thing. Like, I don't know, any girl I meet that has sisters, I feel like they just know how to get along with other girls so well. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not even gonna say
actually, we're just gonna leave it at that. Okay,
yeah.
Next question.
Okay, where was your first kiss?
My first, like, kiss, like, forever in my entire life?
Yeah, it's like peck, even if it was a peck, but it was, like, with somebody, obviously, like...
Okay, let me tell you.
Okay.
It was sophomore year, going into junior year of high school. Mm-hmm. Very wholesome, holy vibes, you know? I was at a backyard party, and I was talking to this guy for a minute. And I remember this so vividly, guys. I was at a backyard party, we were talking for a minute, and... he just, like, came up to me and kissed me, and the next week at school, he was supposed to ask me to homecoming.
And he didn't?
And he asked his ex-girlfriend. And now he has a baby.
Wait.
So, if you're seeing that... No, but yeah, it was actually crazy, and then I was, like, super heartbroken. I was like, not this man taking my lips' virginity. And, yeah... Where was yours?
Mine was actually at Edward Cinema. If you know, you know. It was at the movies, and I feel like that is so, like, that's just, like, so basic. I feel like that's where a lot of people's first kiss are. I don't know, the movies, and it was so scary, so nerve-wracking. But this man, he gave me a peck, and I was just like,
that was giving the demon. The green demons that we have.
Yes, it was. Okay, but anyways, this man's gay now.
Okay. Do we need to unpack that a little?
Not at all, girl.
Okay, let me read the next question.
Oh, I have such a funny story.
Go, say it.
No, because what if they see it? It's okay.
Okay. Boo. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like I read all the best ones here. Go to, like...
Quizlet.
Huh?
Now you want Quizlet?
Yeah, they have good stuff.
Okay.
Just find a good one. If not, we're getting into these cards. These cards are kind of deep.
Oh, I don't know if I want to get deep.
Really?
Well, I don't want to get, like, sad deep. Like, I want a good vibe right now.
Y'all, after... Okay, we may not have had...
Hello?
We may not have had the best podcast last week, but you know what we had that was the best? The therapy session.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the in and out.
And that.
The therapy session during the in and out. Or the in and out during the therapy session.
Yes, dude, after that podcast,
That was crazy.
after that podcast, y'all, we had a really deep conversation about my trauma.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we did.
And I was showing...
Okay, so this one is, what's the cringiest thing you've ever put on social media or you ever done, like, social media-wise? Like, Snapchat, Instagram, like, everything.
Low-key, and it's, like, so sad. Actually, no, it's not sad. I think the cringiest thing, and I always end up going back and, like, deleting them, not gonna lie, is me singing.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I just get cringed out, and I feel, like, very, like, oh, no, I need to delete that shit.
No, don't.
It's because, you know, when you feel like you have... Okay, I feel like I don't really have ops, but, like, you know when you feel like someone can easily judge you on something on social media that you post, and I feel like those are the easiest things to attack me with.
No, I get you.
Yeah, like there's always that one thing where you're just like, if I had an op, or if my op saw this, they would have a ball with this shit. And those were my things. I don't know.
Okay. But don't feel like that, though, because every time that I see you post that you're singing, I watch the whole thing.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You start singing right now.
I'm gonna post one tonight. Oh my gosh.
I'm dead. Wait, mine is low-key like
yeah, wait, what's your cringy shit?
No, mine is low-key like a crazy... Just like, bro, what was I doing?
You know, it would have been... Hold on, really quick before... I'm so sorry. Before
okay,
you go in...
Okay.
You know what would have been my cringiest one? The video I showed.
Wait, I shouldn't be laughing because it's not funny, but
It's
like,
not.
I get you.
It's not, but it's like... I feel like the more vulnerable you get, the cringier it can be. Because I was showing Miah when we had our little therapy session after our podcast last week, this like video that I was about to post on my private story only, and it was like me so vulnerable about the times when I was just like down bad, and if I would have posted that, then that would have been my answer right now today. But I stopped myself because I'm like, no, let me not. I just didn't. I kept in the vault maybe one day, but
yeah, sometimes the vault is just where things need to
right
be.
and just my eyes only and your eyes. But anyways, what's your cringy?
Okay, so like one time in high school, I was like, no, this is bad.
It's okay, we love bad.
Okay. I was like talking to this guy, kind of, not really. He played the fuck out of me, like high key, like played me so bad, so bad.
No.
But while I was like, I knew he was playing me, so I was like kind of entertaining like my options.
Yeah.
And so, you know how on like Snapchat they had like made that feature where you can like create a group, like a group chat, basically. So I didn't, like, at the time, I didn't understand how that, like, I didn't understand how that worked.
Not you talking shit about him.
No, bitch. I was, like, sending, oh, my God, bro. I'm getting PTSD right now. I was sending him, I was sending him a, like, it wasn't even, like, a explicit picture like that, guys. Like, it really wasn't. But I think I was sending...
Like this.
I was sending him a picture, like, I think of myself, but, like, trying to, like, flirt or whatever. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I was doing. But I was sending it to him and, like, 6 other people. And I put them all in a group chat together.
All your hus?
Yes.
You're lying.
I swear to fucking God, instead of sending it one by one, I put them all in a group chat together. And then, it gets worse. It gets worse. And then I realized what I did, and I low-key started having a panic attack. So at the time, like, this girl that I was really good friends with, I was like, I'm gonna blame this on you. Like, I was like, I'm gonna post on my story that you, like, hacked my phone. Because that was a time where, like, you'd be, like, hacked, like, by your friend.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And so,
oh my God,
very much did that. And then I deleted that group chat, and I was like,
she's a real one.
Oh my gosh, like, I can't believe I did that.
That's actually bad. So scary.
It was so bad.
Did any of them respond? Do you remember?
I don't know. I think, like, they started, like, leaving before I, like,
it said so-and-so left.
Because it was, like, all guys.
Oh,
like, am I a slut?
What age were you? What grade were you?
I was, like, a junior.
Wow, you had hugs in high school.
Kind of.
Me too.
But they all played the fuck out of me. You said
not me. But you know what's crazy? I was like not, most definitely not, obviously not in my prime in high school. Like
me either. I was ugly.
Like 20 pounds heavier and like, but I still pulled somehow.
I think about that too. Like I was ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
And now I think about it and like low-key I be feeling myself now and I'm like, okay, I'm hot. I was just telling my my coworker this the other day because he was asking me like we were just talking about like our relationships and like, well, actually we weren't talking about our relationships. I was talking about myself the whole time, to be honest.
What's that?
And I was telling him how like I'm a very like, I can be very bubbly and like outgoing and I'm just very like fun in general.
Yeah.
And so especially when I'm out, like I'm always like, I like to dance and I'm like just vibes all the time. And I feel like I've dealt with a lot of situations where people have tried to dim my light and tried to be very like, Miah, calm down, like stop, like you're doing too much, like or
men or women or
men.
both. Ew.
Like, oh, people are looking at you, like why are they like staring at you and da-da-da. And so I was telling him, I was like, I'm not ugly and like I just can't be ugly. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, that's just not in me to be ugly.
Like, it's not your fault.
Yeah. And I just think it's because when I was in high school, I was ugly. And I'm hot. And so.
Do you ever feel like you're, like. Okay, so for me, like, in high school, like I said, I was, like, heavier for sure. And I still feel like I'm that girl. I guess it's like body dysmorphia, y'all. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that when you're like younger and like you're heavier, but then you get older and you lose that weight. Like you feel like you're still that same weight, and that's body freaking dysmorphia.
In high school, crazy. I was 10 pounds heavier than what I am
Really?
now.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen pictures before.
Yeah. One time I showed Des, and this is not to put Des on blast because that's my girl and I love her for life. But one time me, her, and Sam were all hanging out and I was telling them how I was like bigger in high school and they were like, no you weren't, and I was like, yes dude, like let me show you. So I showed them a video and I was like, look, like I was bigger. And you know how like people are like, no you weren't, like oh my gosh you're being so dramatic. Des was like, yeah bitch, look, you're fat.
Why is that funny?
And I
she's being real.
No, and I literally said thank you, like thank you for being honest, because I was bigger than what I am now.
Yeah. And
even now, sometimes, like, I'm, like, psycho delusional, and I'm, like...
She's fucking delusional.
Tell them about the video I sent you.
Which
when
one?
I was crashing out after I left the hospital.
Oh, my God. So she was... Okay, Miah... So sorry, but she was having such a bad night. And she went to the hospital because she was having little back pain. Not even little, big back pain. Big back. Big back. And she said that... She saw that she had gained 3 pounds and her night was ruined.
And I started crashing out, guys. Like
the video she sent me was so funny. She's like, my back is freaking hurting and I gained 3 pounds. Like, and she's literally crying while she's saying this.
I don't know if I'm going to clip it because I'm actually crying, but I'm literally
No, clip it, please. That would be amazing.
Okay, I'll send it to Damien. Yes. But I'm, like, crying in the car. Like, I'm having the worst night of my life. Oh, my gosh. That needs to stop. My freaking thing needs to go on D&D.
Wait,
One second. Hold on. I'm, like, crying in the car. Hold on. I'm crying in the car, like literally, like hysterically crying, like my life is ending. And I'm like, my back hurts so much. I just spent 4 hours in the emergency room. And then they told me that I gained 3 fucking pounds. And I'm like, and now I'm fucking fat.
No, the video was so
crashing out, guys. Like I've just always struggled with my weight and like, yeah, I've just always struggled with my weight and, like, my physical appearance. And I think that's also because, like, I was cheated on and stuff, like, in a relationship before. And so that...
You think that's why?
I think that, like, contributes to it. I don't think that's why
what the
completely.
Hell?
I think, like, what really... I think what really why I really struggle with my weight is because of cheer.
Why?
I think because, like, I've always done cheer when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always, like, more petite and, like, slimmer. Mm-hmm. And then once I got into high school, like, I got taller and, like, I gained a little bit more weight. And I'm a flyer, so, like, I'm the girl they throw up in the air. And the girls that they throw up in the air are small, petite, skinny girls.
Dang.
And I, like, wasn't that girl anymore. And I remember, like, one coach tell me, like, she was like, hey, you're getting too big now. And that literally, like, I promise you to God, that triggered me so hard. And
I can imagine.
Yeah. And now I just need to be, like, petite for the rest of my life.
Oh, my gosh. Wait, that reminds me, because when I was younger, so me and my mom went to the mall, and we were doing, we were shopping for, I think it was First Communion dresses. And the freaking worker, she said something about me being fat. And my mom does not play. She does not play. I think she went off on her and was like, you don't say that. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is a kid. Like, you don't say that shit. And, oh, my God, I always remember that. Fuck you.
If you're watching this right now,
fuck you. The fuck? Anyways.
I'm so dead.
But, okay, so back to the social media post. You reminded me of something. Oh, my gosh. You guys know when, like, Finstas were so in?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Bro, okay.
I still have one. I haven't posted on it, though.
I do too, but I forgot the password. So I guess.
Should we make new ones?
Yeah.
Or we should just go off on our Finstas.
This is our Finsta.
Oh my gosh, low key though.
Okay, so I had a Finsta and then I had okay, so I was talking to one guy at a time and then I had an ex. Normal. I'm not.
You said one guy at a time.
No, okay. I'm talking to this guy, or maybe I was with him already. I can't remember. But anyways, he became my boyfriend. I don't know if we were talking or if I was with him already. But I had an ex, and they were in the same class, right? So and we went to the same high school, everything like that. And so obviously we knew like the same people. And so there was a picture of them two together, but there was a girl in the middle. And so
triggered. Immediately triggered.
No, but like that girl's whatever. So not a threat. But I get that picture and I posted on my Finsta and I put my face over the girl's face. And in my Finsta caption I call my ex tapeworm. And I can't remember what I said, but I just was like, oh my God, I think I said one like for like tapeworm and then one comment. I don't even know what I said, but y'all, I posted that shit on my main account. Yeah, and I deleted it so quick, but I think someone had seen it like really quick and they had told one of
tapeworm?
the two. I think they told tapeworm. I don't give a fuck, but it was really embarrassing. So I think maybe that was the cringiest thing I posted besides my singing videos. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been posting singing videos since I was so young. So the older ones.
Sub her YouTube,
bro.
For real.
Y'all, if you look at my YouTube, it's actually kind of cringe. It's actually really cringe too.
Okay, wait. Just on that topic real quick before you move on.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say, but it was good.
What?
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Girls, tell me if you guys relate to this. Please, tell me if you get it. Because the girls that get it will get it. And the girls that don't, babe, I'm sorry. You just don't get it. Tell me now what the nicknames are for the men in your life. Yep. We were just having this conversation.
Right.
Because even, like, my sister who's in Oregon, she obviously is in Oregon, like, she's single, living her best life, whatever, but she'll tell us stories about, like, people and, like, things in her life, and you have to have nicknames for people. Like, that's just the name of the game. Like, that's how you play it. Like, we have I'm all scared.
We can't say our nickname.
Yeah, I feel like we can't say our nickname because low-key they give them away.
I think so too. But can we just give examples like
soccer player? Like, you'll have like soccer player, you have like glasses guy, or you have like
right
tattoo man, you have
lower
like
tape cut man. No, I'm just kidding.
But taper cut fade 4-blade.
4-blade is crazy. No, like honestly, if it really like our nicknames stem from like your occupation, your
physical appearance,
hobbies,
yeah, your
anything.
hobbies.
And I know you girls can relate. Like we'd be in the group chat like, oh, so and so boy. One time I think I had someone named, we could talk about this one. I think it was Handsome Man.
Oh,
Handsome Man.
I remember Handsome Man.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And it would just like make things so much easier to like identify. Like we'd be like, oh my gosh, Handsome Man picked you up.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Handsome Man. He's scary now. He needs to be downgraded to Scary Man. Because he's insane.
Oh my god.
But yes, not.
But,
oh my gosh, that's how you know I'm lit. I was ready to spill all of our tea in our group chat of all of our nicknames.
No, because they would be way too obvious.
Yeah, no.
Way too obvious.
Anyways, yes, the girls, if you get it, you get it. Please tell me if you guys in your group chats have like nicknames for the guys that you are talking to, or even the girls that you're talking to, like anything, to be honest, because I feel like that's how we really know.
That's how we keep track of these men.
No, I see that question.
Which one do you think I'm gonna ask? Which one do you
7. Okay,
next question, y'all.
Okay, we're moving on with the game. What is the game? Just the question game?
Questionnaire 369. I don't know, bitch.
Okay, it's Miss America question.
Miss America. Have you ever been bullied?
Yes.
Tell
us
about it.
I was bullied so fucking hard that I almost transferred high schools.
So we all got bullied in high school.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So hard. So fucking hard. Let me tell you. Let me freaking. I need to do this.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. It was a very cold and windy
It all happened on a rainy day.
In high school, I transferred high schools, okay? I transferred high schools because my high school sucked at cheerleading and I wanted to do high school cheer. So I transferred high schools to a high school that was good at high school cheer. My sister, my mom was like, you can't transfer until your sister graduates because my sister's 2 years older than me. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I transferred going in my junior year, okay?
Okay.
When I went in, I like met all of these girls on the cheer team, right? Because I'm trying out for the fucking cheer team. Like I make friends with all these girls on the cheer team. La-di-dee, la-di-da, whatever. Everything's chilling. Everything's fine. And then I start talking to this guy. And I'm like starting to date this guy. And it's one of the cheerleaders' ex-boyfriends.
Oh, no.
But mind you, like I'm new. Like nobody's really my friend. Like I don't know you guys. Like I don't really know what to tell you, whatever. So I'm like dating this guy. And I was like contemplating not dating him because I was like, I don't want like drama. And I don't want like problems, like whatever. This man convinced me to date him.
He all had a gun to your head.
He egged my house.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. No, this man. So I'm like dating this guy, whatever. These girls, when I tell you, like, bullied the fuck out of me. Bullied me so hard. I didn't go to school for, like, a whole week. Like, I was ready to transfer back to my old school and not cheer. Like, it was so insane where people were actually, like, okay, this is how bad it was. I'm a flyer, right? Like, I already said that. They throw me up in the air. The girl, his ex-girlfriend, used to lift me. Like she was like my back spot. And they would laugh and make jokes that they would like they wanted to drop me so I can break my arm. Yes.
Okay, and I'm so sorry, but like why? Okay, not you, but cheerleaders in high school were the fucking worst. And
not me, guys, I promise. Not me.
Yeah, but I don't know why, like every drama that happened in my high school, it was always revolved around a cheerleader. So sorry, but
well, yes, it was so bad. So then like during the season I ended up like fracturing my elbow and I was like in a cast.
Was it because of them?
No, this was just like I just got injured and they were like good, like karma, like laughing at me. Like it was so bad.
That's so like evil.
It was so bad. And then
oh my god, and you're new there too, like.
And then this girl like gets a boyfriend, everybody wants to be my friend again. Like, what the fuck? Like, you guys ruined my whole life. Like, what do you mean? It was insane how badly I got bullied.
Ew, I hate that.
Yeah.
And I feel like it really, like, sticks with you, the bullying.
It does.
You know who bullied me in high school? Bleep this out.
Oh my gosh, no. Oh,
Bullied,
he scares
bro.
me.
Bullied. I remember this man. So in high school, tell me why, like, it was so traumatizing and it was the worst when I would have to pass by the squad of football boys just hanging around. They were the meanest ever. Yes.
I dated a football player in high school.
I thankfully
then he
didn't.
cheated on me with my best friend.
That part. Oh my gosh, I'm not surprised. I feel like they were the worst. Like they would also like just hang out in like groups and like clans, and like they would always be, what is that? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Perfume?
I thought you were out of town, bitch.
I know, the fuck. Anyways.
Wait, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So the football guys would always like hang out in literally a school fish.
What is that?
A school of fish? You know how fish hang out in like
a posse?
packs? Yes. There would be a little posse.
A school fish? What the fuck? I've never heard of that in my
School of fish. Fish of school?
Okay.
Anyways,
keep going.
they would hang out all together. And it was like the most intimidating thing to have to walk past these group of men because, y'all, they always have something to say. Like, always. And I remember one time I was like walking past them, and then this guy, and like I said, I was heavier in high school. This guy goes, dang, like, how much do you squat? How much can you squat? Because my thighs were big. And I was just like, I don't know. Because I literally didn't even lift. Like, I did not work out in high school. And, like, I just thought that was so mean. And this man should not have been talking, first of all.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
He should not have been talking. Like, bruh.
He's watching this episode right now.
So, yeah, screw you.
If you're seeing this,
Take that out. That was personal.
Yeah, but I feel like only hot girls really got bullied. It builds character.
It does.
You're hot as fuck.
It really does. And all these men want to hit you up after high school when you grow up. It's crazy.
Yeah. And you get bullied by the people who peak in high school.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said
people
what I
really
said.
be peaking in high school, and that's crazy.
But also, now that I'm like growth and like better, I feel like I don't really like the people who bullied me. Like, I don't, like, I'm not gonna hold it to them. Like, I feel like they've changed. Well, yes.
Well, it's
your
because
person,
he's still the same.
He's still a bully.
Yeah.
But I feel like the people who bullied me,
some people just never fucking immature. Some people never mature. It's actually wild. But
yeah. But also, like, I don't know. The people in my situation, I feel like everybody kind of lived their life and like grew up, and some people like apologized to me after.
Wow,
like,
that's really good.
Me. But like they treated me so bad.
Yeah.
Like, so fucking bad. And then it was like a double whammy because the next year, like, I started dating this like other guy who like actually became my boyfriend, and then he cheated on me with my best friend.
Oh yeah, that was traumatizing.
Yeah.
Traumatizing.
Take that out, please. I'm gonna get canceled.
No, I feel like all the people in high school, like, I really don't hold grudges. I feel like when you're in high school, like, obviously your freaking frontal lobe is nowhere near developed. Like, you're still figuring yourself out, and like, it would be wrong to hold shit against people unless you know for a fact they're still like the same person.
Like,
then
that person.
Okay, like that person, yeah. But other than that, there's been a few people that like were freaking bitches to me in high school, and like, I don't know, I don't hold it against them. I feel like everyone gets older and you eventually mature. Yeah, hopefully.
Definitely.
I mean, that's how it should be, but
I don't know, I think it's also like like perception and stuff, because I feel like a lot of people, like just even now, like in my like adult ages and like my new eras of life, like people always would say that they're like, oh my gosh, like you're actually nice. Like I would think that like you look like a bitch, like you look like a mean girl. And I'm like, don't judge a book by its cover. Mm-mm. Because I may like look that way, but I actually am really nice, and like friendly and loyal, and like if you're my
and
girl,
a good friend,
like I'm locked in. Like loyalty is like one of the biggest things to me. But don't judge a book by its cover in these grown ages of your life. I feel like in high school everybody kind of goes through like a lot of the same drama, and it is what it is. But yeah, when you're an adult, I don't know, it's very different.
Y'all, it's just crazy how we get older, huh? Like, things are different.
I don't want to be old.
I feel like every age, like, you just have to see it as just a new chapter and a beautiful chapter. It is scary, though, because I feel like the stigma of, like, people our age, or this generation, should I say, is, like, very scared to get older and to look older. And it kind of does rub off on me a little bit. But also, I just know I'm always going to be, I'm going to be a MILF. And I just know that when I'm 30, like, that will be my prime. I'm not even in my prime yet, y'all. I'm 26. In my 30, I'll be in my prime. But, yeah, I feel like we just really have to see aging as a beautiful process. I mean, I'm still gonna get Botox probably, but
me as fuck.
But you know what? It's gonna be beautiful still. I'll be 40 and
oh my goodness,
40. Can you believe, guys?
Bitch, you act like you'll be 40 tomorrow. You're only 26.
Dude, tell me why I have such a bad, like, I feel like I'm so old. Why? And I don't know. I feel like I'm old. I feel like
you're
I'm old.
Not.
I know. Like, I know I'm not, but I still feel like I'm freaking old. I know I'm gonna look back one day and be like, bitch, you're 26. Like, you're not old. And I really need to, like,
lock in
and just appreciate that I am not old yet. Like, I'm gonna laugh and be like, girl, come on. Like, you should have appreciated your youth. Which I do, but, like, at the same time, why do I feel so old? Like, what is this?
I think it's social media.
Yeah, it honestly could be. Yeah, because I feel like you end up, like, trying to comparing yourself to, like, where someone else is your age. And, like, there's a lot of people that are married. There's a lot of people that have kids already.
Don't talk about marriage right now.
No, okay. No more. Wait, can we ask the next question?
Okay, I want to ask it.
Okay, it's going to be this 12.
Okay. 12's... Oh, I don't like that one.
No?
Alright, I'll ask you whatever.
You could ask me and then I'll ask you a different question.
I mean, I'll answer it to you.
Okay.
But I just don't have a long answer for it.
Okay, me neither, but I could tell a story when I was younger.
Why you look like that? What do you think happens when we die?
I feel like this can go a lot of ways, but if you're, like, religious, obviously you go to heaven, right? But when I was younger, I don't know why, I was like 3, 4, 5 years old, and I would think about death a lot, to the point where I would cry about it and be like, oh my God. So what? Like, when we're dead, like, it's just black, it's just blank, like, that's it, like, there's nothing. And I would cry about that, and I was so young, and my parents would be like, why is she worried about this shit right now? I, like, have my whole life ahead of me, you know, God willing. But yeah, I just thought it was black, like, that's it, and then boom. You know what's so crazy though? We literally live, like, we're only on earth for a few years, like just a certain time in our life, like, that's why it's so important to not, like, give a fuck about
and just live your
any
life
little
to the fullest,
thing, to be honest, because we're only here for so long. Like, realize the important things. Okay, what should I ask you?
Let me find one.
Have you ever been in love?
Bitch, bye.
Okay.
I'd kill myself.
I haven't. No, I'm just kidding. I have. Y'all, nothing's been the same since my first ex. Nothing's been the same.
Drea, you're
care.
insane.
I don't care. I'm gonna just say this now. Nothing's been the same.
Wait. Hold on. Let me go through these real quick. There's Loki a lot.
What is that noise?
TV.
Oh. Should we ask like 2 more questions and then done?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Okay. 3.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
It's not even on here, but I just came up with it myself.
Oh, cool.
Worst first date. Whoa.
Guys, I got PTS fucking D. Because
teleported back in time.
this was actually recent. Not recent, but like this
Do
was
I know
like
about this?
Germany guy. See, this is one of our nicknames.
Yes.
Germany boy. I don't care. Putting that shit on blast. Don't even.
That one's scary.
It's scary, right?
Yeah.
But that's like the worst date ever.
Okay, go ahead.
Ever.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will share this because I want like don't make the same mistake I did, and I would like to warn like all you girls out there. So this actually wasn't too long ago. This happened maybe sometime last year, in the end of last year, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, there was this guy, and so I work at a gym. I'm gonna give you guys the whole like story about this. So I work in a gym, right? And randomly on like maybe a Saturday or something, I see this guy come in, and he was like cute, right? And he was like, I noticed he was staring at me, and I was just like, okay. So then I think like 2 days later, he comes into the gym again. I've never seen him before, and I'm just like, interesting. So this guy's like staring at me again, whatever. So basically, he finds my Instagram. We end up like connecting. And then that day, I think he had asked me on a date when he DM'd me. It was like a Thursday. And so wasn't
he like only going to be in town for a short period of time? Okay.
So the reason why I didn't know him was because this man was legit from Germany. Like had an accent and everything. Like legit from Germany, was just visiting for a little bit. And he's like, I'm not going to be here for this long. Like, let me take you on a date. Like, where do you want to go? And if y'all know me, like, I said, let's go to Javier's because Javier's is my shit. Like, I love Javier. I love me some Javier's. So I said, yeah, I know a spot.
I know a spot is crazy.
I know a little spot or two. And so he's staying in an Airbnb. He's staying in Hollywood, okay? So there is a Javier's in Century City. They're like maybe 25, 30 minutes from each other. But I agreed to go meet this man, like, because this man is not paying. Any first date, this man, like, no man is picking me up from my house.
Agreed.
There's no freaking way.
Valid.
So I'm like, you're over there already. Like, let me just meet at your Airbnb apartment, whatever. And then we'll go in your car, and then we'll go to Javier's. Mm-hmm. So we meet at his apartment, and it was kind of interesting because he was like, so we met outside of his apartment, and then he was like, oh, like, I need to go get my wallet from inside. And I was just like, okay, like, why wouldn't you have already came down with it? But whatever.
Were you guys taking an Uber?
No, he had his car. He had a car.
Okay.
Like a rental. Oh my god, he was a really bad driver too. I don't know if the streets out there in Germany
this story's
was
not
different.
even funny. Let me shut the fuck up real quick.
It's actually not, yeah. So, but that part was kind of funny. So anyways, we go up, we get his wallet. Like, I didn't think anything of it. So we drive to Javier's. We had a really good date. Like, we had good things in common. Like, it was chill. He was cute. He was super cute. And I love that he was like from Germany. So
exotic.
Very exotic. So then afterwards, and this is where I make a mistake, y'all. Please do not be like me. But he was like, oh, like, he kind of invited me to, like, go smoke with him after. And I was just like, okay, like, I'm down. Like, let's go. So this is where I effed up. And I agreed to, like, come up to his apartment, which, y'all, please don't ever, ever, ever do.
And nobody knew that she was going on a date.
Really? I didn't tell y'all?
No, you didn't tell anybody you were going on a date.
Okay, well, tell your friends, Share your location.
Yes.
Tell your friends. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. So we go back to his apartment. We go into his apartment. And then he was telling me that he used to make music, and like I was like, oh, I make music too, and like I think I was gonna show him my song, and then I told him, I warned him. I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna I've been there for like a while now. I'm like, I'm gonna show you my song. I'm gonna dip because I have a 6 a.m. client the next morning. It was already like 12 a.m. So showed him my song. That was it. I'm about to dip, and I'm like, so we're literally sitting on the couch like this, like you're him and I'm me.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna go. All of a sudden, like this man had not tried making no type of move on me. All of a sudden, when I say I'm gonna go, like he wants to start like kissing me, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. So then I get up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. And he like gets up too, and he's kind of like following me, like, really, like you're gonna leave? And I was like, yes, like, yes, the fuck. So I'm getting up, I'm leaving. He's like, oh, like, just, you can tell like he did not want me to leave. And I'm just like, I literally have to go. Like, I have a 6 a.m. client. What do you want me to do? Like, what the fuck? And so I'm walking towards the door. Y'all, I'm walking towards the door. I open the door. This man shuts the fucking door. And I wasn't scared, right? I wasn't scared until that moment when he shut the door. I was like, is like the worst gonna happen right now?
I'm triggered. Just kidding. Keep going.
When he shut the door, my heart started pounding, like legit pounding. I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, cause dude, it was just me and him. And I know he was stronger than me. So I was like low-key scared. So he shut the door and he's like, there's no way you're leaving, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, yes, like I'm gonna leave. And so like I slowly try to open the door again, and like it opens, and then I'm like halfway out of the apartment, and he's like still inside, and he's like, what did he tell me? He was just like, I think he was like, are you sure you don't want to sleep over? And I'm just like, I'm sure. Like, how many times do I have to tell you? Like, I have to go. So that was it. So I thought. And then shuts the door. I'm walking towards the elevator.
Oh my gosh, I remember this part.
Yeah, so
I forgot about this part for a minute, but now I remember.
This part's scary too. So, and in these moments, this man looked like such a different person to me. Like, he looked scary. Like, his whole face, everything changed. Like, it was so weird. He looked so different. And so I'm walking, I press the elevator. I'm like trying to get out of there. I press the elevator, and then I thought that was it. I hear his door open again, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, no. So he comes, he walks out again. He's like, it's crazy. Like, there's no way you're leaving. And I'm just like, yes, like I'm leaving. Like, how many times do I have to tell you? But I'm trying to keep it cool, you know? And then he's like, I can just see in his face, he's so disappointed, but he's like trying to be like, okay. Like, he looks so scary. He's literally like, okay.
Not him being the orphan.
I know. I'm just like, freak. So then he like leaves finally, and I'm just like I'm panicking like internally, and I'm just like, please, like let me just get down, like let me get out of here. So the elevator finally opens. I like go in, I like click the freaking close button, and then I go to the lobby, and I'm just like walking to my car, and I'm just like, my heart's pounding. And another thing, I'm in Hollywood. My car is in like a parking structure across the street. So mind you, I have to cross the street. There's homeless people, and nothing wrong with homeless people, but I'm already scared, and I'm just like, no, like please no one fuck with me right now, because I can't handle anything right now. I'm like trying to run to my car.
I'm about to crash the fuck out.
Yo, I was so scared. And so I finally get to my car. When I finally get in my car, lock the doors, I let out the biggest and most realest sigh ever. I'm just like like I was so scared, and I just like the only thing I wanted was to be home in my bed, like safe. And then that was it. But that was the worst day I've ever been on. Never trust anyone. Don't, please, guys, don't make the same mistake as me. You don't want to be in that position.
Yeah, you have to be safe.
Set your boundaries for real.
Do not let someone pick you up from your house.
That too.
If you don't know them.
Yeah.
No, like dead ass. Really don't. They could be a stalker. They could be a murderer. They could be crazy.
Especially if you still live with your family, you're only putting your family in danger. Like,
Yeah.
not just you, but your family as well.
Yeah. Think about that stuff.
Do you have a bad date story?
Yeah, but mine does not compare. So I like don't look. You don't even want to share.
No.
It.
Should I ask you a different question?
I mean, I'll tell you. I mean, you can ask me another question, but I'll share mine.
Let me look, but you tell yours.
Mine was on Valentine's Day. It was a date on Valentine's Day. It was like a long time ago. Okay, this guy wanted to take me out on Valentine's Day, and I had agreed. And he, first of all, red flag, do not pick me up. Okay, he picked me up because, like, I knew him, and I was, like, still young, and, like, didn't know that people could kill me and stuff. And so it was fine. But do not pick me up when you don't have gas in your car. Like, put gas in your car before you pick me up. The fuck? Like, what are you doing? This man picked me up and was like, oh, we need to go to the gas. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped my wine. This man picked me up and was like, oh, we need to go to the gas station so I could put gas in my car. I said, okay.
I saw a theory about that really quick. If you're on a first date and a man, like, has to get gas, like, he's DL. I don't know. I just saw some shit like that, but allegedly.
Now you triggered because your ex is gay. Not your ex, but... Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, so he picks me up, right? And I'm like, okay, well, there's a gas station right here by my house. Like, I guess we go put gas. So we go put gas. This man, he puts gas, right? Whatever. And then we're leaving, and he's like, oh my gosh, wait, I forgot to get something. Parks, and then, like, runs inside the gas station to get something. And I'm like, okay, whatever, like... I don't know. Like, I didn't know what to think. Like, I was young and, like, I don't know. Gets back in the car and we're going to go get ice cream. Like, it's super wholesome, like, chill vibes. He crashes into a trash can.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. I was not expecting you to say that.
No, literally, not even, like...
A trash can?
Oh, my God. Bro.
Not even a tree?
This guy, like, tries to reverse, but he puts his car in neutral. He's, like, looking behind him like this. And, like, presses on the gas straight into a trash can. And I'm like...
That's so embarrassing.
And obviously, like, I don't...
That's such an ick.
Obviously, like, I don't want to embarrass the guy. But, like, in my head, I'm like, oh, this is... he's gone. It's done. Like, never again will I ever see this guy again. Like, that is such a big ick.
Ick as fuck.
And so... He's like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so sorry. Like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm okay. In my head, I'm like, take me home. Like, I'm done. Like, I just want to go to bed. Like, I'm over this. Whatever. We go get ice cream. The whole time, I just am, like, replaying in my head. So then we, like, still go get ice cream. And the whole time, I'm just, like, replaying how he crashed into a trash can.
Oh, my God. Such an ick,
and I just, like, can't unsee it. And then he dropped me off at home. And then I never talked to the guy ever again.
Good.
But I
That's
can't
trash can boy.
Trash can boy. Oh. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. I can't believe that actually happened though. That was like
That's wild. That's actually wild.
Okay, 2 more questions.
Okay. What's your last... No, let's do one more because I feel like we can go for days on this one.
Okay. I'm scared.
You should
Mom,
be.
I'm scared.
What's your last... Where'd it go?
Now you blind.
What the fuck? What was your last romantic relationship like? Spits drink out. Should I go first? Or me? Or you?
You can go first.
Okay. Oh my god, do I have a lot?
You know what's crazy?
What?
Wait, sorry, pause. I actually I was talking to someone today. And I had told them, like, hey, I just want to let you know that, like, I'm probably going to talk about, like, the fact that I'm single and, like, our relationship, like, on the podcast today.
Oh, my. Guys.
Damon, I don't know if I want that in, so we'll see.
Okay,
I'll let you know.
Okay.
But then he, like, texted me and was like, please, let me read it to you. Bruh, stop. Oh my god. Like, why are you calling me bruh? I'm a beautiful woman. Like, don't call me bruh.
Say
So
queen.
annoying. I actually don't like that. I don't like what. Okay, side topic, actually, real quick. What pet names?
Anything. You could call me Pumpkin Pie Junior, and I would still love that.
Not Pumpkin Pie Junior. I changed your contact name to Pumpkin Pie Junior.
Yo, you can call me Little Hamster, and I'm gonna love it.
You're insane.
If I love you.
I don't like pet names.
I love pet names. Like,
only really like-
I'm such a sucker.
No.
What do you like then? Babe?
Yeah, babe, like baby. Honey, I like honey.
Honey's cute.
I don't like the other stuff though. Queen. I don't like
Princess
that.
Ball.
No, I don't like that one. Triggered.
Mamas.
No.
Ma.
No.
Wait, this
no.
camera
But you first.
My last relationship,
How long was it?
it was 2 years, I believe. And I think it's been like 2 years since I've been in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But that relationship was one of the most character developing relationships I've ever been through. If I had one word to describe that relationship, it would be tragic. I'm like kidding,
Tragic.
but not kidding, because like
Oh
I don't want to talk shit.
I just miss my mouth.
That
What is going
was my
on?
last relationship. A mess.
Okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
It was just like,
wine in it now.
oh no, it's gonna smell.
I'm gonna take a shower, bitch.
Yeah. It was just one of those relationships where I'm sure y'all can, like a lot of girls can relate, where you are with a man that like tries to keep you on a lower pedestal because he's like insecure. And so he can't let you shine. And so it's kind of like, if you can't be with the bad bitch, don't be with one.
Period.
And that's really how my last relationship was, to be honest. All respect to him. But not really. What more can I say about this? I feel like that sums it up, but I feel like nobody like understands how emotionally damaging that is to be with somebody that's like insecure and doesn't let you thrive the way that you are supposed to. Like when you're in a relationship, your significant other should be letting you thrive and should be letting you like just supporting that, you know? And if they're not, then you're not with the right person. Yeah. How was your last relationship? And how long was it? And how long ago was it?
So my last relationship lasted 5.5 years.
That's
Jump scare.
long. Jump scare, bitch. You got me fucked up.
Mine lasted 5.5 years. We didn't end on like terrible terms. I think we ended with the understanding that like we both have different purposes in life right now.
Okay.
And
Wait, can I say
now you
something really
seen through
quick?
all the bullshit.
Because I talked mad shit about my last relationship, but we also did not end on bad terms. Like, everything's all good in the hood, but that's just like past. You know what I mean? Like, not something I would go back to, and like that's fucking life. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, no, like we didn't end on bad terms. I just think like we, at this point in our life, like are just in two different positions and like two different seasons of life.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's okay.
And I don't know, like I just think that I don't think my last relationship was bad. I think there are things that like I wanted that I like never received. And it got to a point where, like, I had to put myself first.
Right.
And I did. And it's just, it's different. Yeah. It's, like, a lot different. Like, obviously, I was with someone for, like, 5.5 years. Like,
yes.
I was about to move in with this man. Like, I almost had a house. Like,
I don't think you guys understand how, like, how much it takes to kind of do what Miah did.
yeah.
Because at one point, the only person that is gonna like make a change for you is yourself. And sometimes that decision can be hard as fuck. But when you know something's gonna be best for you and it's still hard and you like still do it anyways, like that takes a lot of balls, that takes a lot of courage. Like, yeah, just like a lot of props, because you know what's best for you. Like, only you know what's best for you.
And I know, like, obviously we're like a new podcast, and I feel like there's not all these people like eyes on us like wants to be in our business, but I know there's a select few of people who are like in my business and like are probably cheering up and down that like my last relationship ended. But like I said, there's no bad blood. Like, we still have love for one another. It just, unfortunately, like, we're just not in the same, I don't know, like, we just don't have the same goals, I get. No, like, that's not even true, because we have the same goals, but the intention's
Different
not
route,
there.
though.
Yeah,
Same
like,
goal, different route.
yeah, like, the intention's not there, and it took a lot, like, for both of us to understand that like this is what was needed or what was best. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm in a season of my life where like I just really have to choose me. Like, I have gone through so much in life where I've always put other people before me, because I know I'm going to be okay either way. And just because you know you're going to be okay doesn't mean that you should live life like that. Like, you have to choose you. You have to put yourself first. And I had to do that the hard way.
You all only have one life.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I would say like I said, no bad blood. He didn't treat me terribly, but there were things that I wanted out of the relationship that I didn't get. And I'm sure vice versa. Like, I'm not perfect. Like, I'm sure there was things out of the relationship that he wanted that maybe he didn't get. And that's only to say, like, I know what I expect now in the future, and I know what, like, I want, and I want for myself, and I'm not gonna lower my standards or, like, put up with anything other than that,
right?
Because I'm just gonna do a disservice to myself. And being, like, an older sister, I feel like I have that weight on my shoulders to show them, like, why am I gonna settle for something less when I know I deserve everything? And for them too, like, they shouldn't have to settle for something less. But who would I be to them if I like didn't show them that? Like, I'm not gonna put up with shit that I don't have to put up with. That's just like the reality of it.
Especially if you like feel like it's starting to be a disservice to yourself.
And like, I know I'm young, but my clock is ticking. Like, I want to be married, I want to have kids, I want to have a family and do all of that stuff. And obviously it's not going to happen overnight or tomorrow or anything like that. But like, I have to be in preparation for what is to happen. And like, why am I going to continue to put myself in a position knowing that that's not the outcome? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I figured it out 5.5 years later.
And that's okay. Some people never figure it out.
Yeah, but
like, at all. And they live their lives.
I'm
like
a true believer in like, what's meant to be is meant to be, and like, if paths circle back, then they circle back. But for now,
same girl.
No, literally. But for now, like, my main priority is myself. Like, I'm my biggest fan. I'm my biggest cheerleader. I'm going to do everything for myself. I'm going to give myself the life that I want. And, like, nobody's going to tell me otherwise. And I'm not going to rely on somebody to do it for me when I can just do it myself.
Period.
This is so, like, surreal because I didn't think I would really talk about it.
Like, we also have wine.
Yeah. We have a lot of wine. Yeah, damn. You drugged me. You took advantage of me. Guys, Drea took advantage of me by bringing two bottles of wine to this episode. She took advantage of me to spill all my secrets that she already knew, but she wanted me to spill them with the world.
I spilled some of my secrets too. I feel like I talked about low-key. I like, what was it on Twitter when you would low-key like be talking about somebody?
Subtweet?
Yes,
You subtweeted?
I feel like I subtweeted a lot of people in this
Suki,
podcast.
don't fucking start right now.
Huh? She was good the whole.
Suki's been great.
She's been really good.
My mom triggered her. Oh my god.
Fuck.
That we subtweeted the fuck out of our life.
I feel like but you know what? That's what podcasts are for. And like, I feel like maybe it's the wine too, but I feel like we're finally getting comfortable to like do so. And I feel like we have a lot of great stories to tell of our personal past. And yeah, I feel like I substituted a lot, but whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, but welcome to our tipsy segment that we just had. This was fun. I like this.
I liked this a lot. We'll never see us sober again.
Now we have my kidney infection drinking wine.
Oh my gosh, no, we can't do this.
Okay, but yeah, we hope you're happy to be here because we are.
To be here. This was really fun for us, and we're gonna like link everything right here. Follow us on our. Fuck you, say it. I feel like you're better at this shit than me.
Okay, follow us on all our socials. Follow us on our Happy to Be Here Not me stuttering. Follow us on our Happy to Be Here pod socials on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, everything. And then follow us on our personal socials. We're going to have them linked next to our faces because we're always pretty active on there.
Yeah.
This next episode that we're going to have, we've been saying we're going to interact with you guys, but it's really happening. So go look at our Instagram, comment anything that you want to comment, anything that you want us to talk about, and we're definitely going to talk about it. But thank you so much for joining this episode with us. We love you so much. We're happy to be here, and period. Cheers to episode 4.
Cheers.
I love
Bye,
that.
everybody.
Bye.
We'll see you in the next pod.
Yay.